Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Madman's Bunker Life. Yes, it is almost 3:30 in the morning. I already had to go up and kill a zombie once. They come snooping around. I can't even do some decoration without them coming around going, "Hey, what are you doing in there? Huh?" Yeah, so I gotta go, you know. Oh my god, it's awful. But anyway, I want to show you a few things before we get going for the day. Number one is I took, I'm sorry, I can't remember who suggested this, but someone suggested in one of the comments that I use sheet block. Let's see, boom. Alright, let's go down here and we'll change this up to sheet. That block there. Okay, it's very thin, super thin, as you can tell. Let me get off of that, put that back up there. So yeah, you can't even tell that it's off of the next block. So that's kind of cool. So that's what I used, is a sheet type block to cover all the crap that the game is saying is not there, but it's there. So yeah, it's just the only thing I could do. I also did a few more repairs there. You can see it right there. Look how thin that thing is. And it's actually on top. You know, so it's not like it's the same level, I don't think. I don't know. But anyway, let's put that back before we fall into it. There we go. Get away, fly. Frickin' fly. All up in my teeth. I'm gonna have to flip out. Get out of here. Seems like the juveniles are worse than the adults. I mean, I know they don't live for it, you know, that long, but good grief. Anyway, so what I've been doing down here is I did that. I replaced the door there. And I've repaired these doors using the forged iron that I had. I don't have any more, hence the hole in this door. And thought I heard something. I got to be very cautious. Yeah, because they do want to start beating on everything. In here, I started a mine going down. The only thing is, this is all stone. Every bit of it is stone. I haven't found dirt yet. It's like the largest stone deposit ever that they built this thing on, which is okay. You know, I probably, what I'll do is I'll go down a little bit further, maybe 5 blocks or so, and then I'll start going one way or another. And that will also be my escape route as well. So if things go really bad, which they will eventually, then that'll give me a way out. Let's see, I think I showed you the wall before. The only thing I didn't show you yet is the fact that that's not that. Hold on. I was just doing it. What was I? It was upstairs. Okay, so the walls upstairs are outside here. Aha! I gotta figure out where that zombie was beating on too. These are. That's where he was beating on right there. I don't know. I don't know what they would be considered, but it's under the cobble. So they're weaker than cobble. So I have to upgrade all of this out here first. And then I'll work on the stuff downstairs, which it looks like the downstairs might actually be concrete. So I don't know why they didn't use concrete up here as well. I mean, that would make sense. It looks like concrete. So it should be concrete, you know? So, yeah, I got to go through and get all this, which means I need a hell of a lot more cobble. which means I need a lot more clay and dirt so I can make cobble. One thing I did here is I put a block in. I realized last night when I came out here and this dude was, I mean, he was literally right here beating on this block trying to get down in there, and it would have just took one block. That is not very secure. So yeah, I got to hurry up and upgrade all of this up top. But he could have easily just came over here and beat the hatch up and came down that way. So I'm going to go ahead and repair or upgrade these to cobble. And then at some point I'll finish taking out the ladder in there and fill this whole tube up with cobblestone or higher blocks. I fill it up with blocks. Alright, let's see. Let me clean up as I go. Daggone, that sounded so loud. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with here. Yep, everything has to be upgraded. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll worry about upgrading first. And then I'll worry about the aesthetics of it. You know, painting and all that. So yeah, I'm not going to put too much into the decorations just yet. I know Carla is not far behind on her stuff. She was talking about doing all the stuff in her last video, but luckily she got busy on other stuff and forgot. So it gives me a chance to kind of get ahead a little bit, which I should have been anyway. I was messing around. There's all my cobble. I don't have any more cobble left. Maybe just a touch. Let me go ahead and, yeah, I'll put that in there. I got to figure out, this stuff needs to be sold off. So let's go say hello to Rec. I know you're out here. We'll check this on our way back. Oh, it does have one. That's alright. Well, let's go. I'll take it. I don't care. Alright. Remember not to hit that. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that onto the bike. That I might need within a thing. Let's put that in the bike and try to separate stuff out that I don't need when I go into POIs, but I may need in other instances. That can go on there. Definitely the food, the drink can stay on me. That can stay. I don't see a need for that right now. Alright, that cleaned me up a little bit. And yes, my land claim blocks are staying in place. So for whatever reason, putting a land claim block on the roof of, or the ceiling of your bunker is a no-go. The zombies see that and want to beat it relentlessly. So apparently they can hit it through the blocks and stuff like that. And that's a couple blocks down. I mean, we're not real far underneath the ground. Which, you know, we're going to have to take a look at that as well. You know, we're going to have to do some major upgrades up top. But, we're not that far under. So, it wouldn't be that hard for them to get to us. You know, they just have to tear down like they were doing on the side there. They have to tear down through the dirt one level. And then I think it's only one level of block that they have to go through. So we'll have to beef that up a little bit. It'll make our yard look crappy, but hey, it's the apocalypse. Oh, God, lag. I'm still having issues here, so... that zombie was running after me, so I know I'm not having the same issue as I was in the last video, which is good. And as you, That was kind of frightening. As you can... Hello? Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm not paying attention, so I'm not seeing them. But yeah, as you can see, by my very small pocket, that I had to take out the pocket mod because I upgraded to 2.2, as you can see, and it messed up the pocket mod, so I had to take it out, unfortunately.
If you drink all the coffee,
I'll
kill you.
Shut up.
Make up your mind or make your way out.
Shut your pie hole. Your pie hole. Alright, so let's see what he has in jobs, because what we need is, we definitely need to find some paint today, so we can start stocking up on paint. Fetch at the ranger station, buried supply, that wouldn't be too awful. Oh, I also have 3 skill things to spend. Fetch at the Richmond residence, let's go with that.
It's a deal. Disappoint me.
Oh my god, dude, you are such a pain in the ass. Alright, let me go in here and see what we need. First off, parkour is at 2. We are good. Alright, so deep cuts. I think this is the one I was like, I can't believe I haven't put any. I only have 2. I thought I had 3. Okay, let's do 1 into deep cuts and 1 into archery. That will help with getting more parts and loot and stuff like that for both of them, and also bump it up just a bit. Alright. Where's this place? Back this way. Alright, so yeah, I figured I'd do a couple of jobs that'll earn us some more dukes. Which is always good, because he is the food guy. So it's always good to have some dukes on you when you go and visit him, just in case he has some decent food on him. Alright, I also need to start collecting some gasoline. Wow, there's a lot of zombies out here. What in the world? Alright, but yeah, I gotta collect some gas so I can keep the bike nicely fueled up and all. Yeah, my goodness. Tons and tons of zombies. Alright, there we go. Coming up to the residence. Nice. And you see them little glitches, right? Where everything just kind of flashes. So, I don't know. I think 2.2 messed up more than just the freaking mod. 20% greater chance of knocking down a target. Okay, I'll read that. But yeah, I didn't have these issues until I upgraded to 2.2. So, take it as you may. You know, but I think 2.2 messed it up. And they have 2.3 experimental out right now. And it really scares me to update to anything that the Fun Pimps do right now. Alright, here we go. that should be all of the zombies inside. Could have just ran out the front door. Hello? Oh, that's bullet poopy. Ooh, we did a split. Alright, what's in here? Art of Mining. Mining tools do 10% more damage. Oh, yes, please. I definitely need that because I am so low on different stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and put all this stuff in here except for the food. I can use that in a minute. Alright, and that I can put in the bike. There we go. Look at that. Okay, I have to remember to take the dukes out when I get back to wreck. There we go. Get my arrows. Get back inside. Let me up. Okay. Whee! Alright. Don't have to worry about any zombies. What's this? Power attacks have, with clubs have 20% chance to ragdoll. I do have a club here. Not sure why I still have it on me. Let's take those. What kind of food? Nice. 2 more books. Yes. Boiled meat and yucca. Alright. Plus a yucca juice drink and a meow meow cow. Oh, that thing. Oh, food. Yeah, that's it. Thought I heard footsteps. It was freaking me out, man. And knife guy. Sweet. Yes, bone quality 2. Can I make that right now? I cannot. I need bones. Can I make it now? I cannot. I need bones. Alright. Let me see. Now, I put all my other bones on the bike. Let's go ahead and grab this resources here. Come on. Now, I thought there was a couple of sacrifices up here, but I guess I was mistaken. Grab that. Grab that. Alright. There might be one downstairs somewhere. Got everything. Plant. Thank you. Got to remember that plants will give me clay. So if I remember to pick them up, then I'll have another source of clay. Yeah, I gotta remember to take some honey. There we go, grab these off and use one of those. Get rid of that infection. Alright, Wreck. I am done your job. Give me money, money, money.
Morning. Great. Here you go.
Alright, wood is good. Bar brawler. That's, I think, all just fists and stuff. Finishing moves do 20% more damage to knockdown and stunned opponents. It doesn't say just fists, but I don't know. Let's go with wood. We're upgrading and doing a lot of stuff.
What the hell do you want this time?
How about you shutting the hell up? How about that? Can you do that? I doubt it. Because you're an astard. Let's see here. Paint. He has no paint. He has paint brushes. Let's see. Let's go through and see if he has... Yeah, he has some dye. 150. You know what? Alright, let's look at food first. I think I have everything I need. There's steak and potatoes. That's a good one. So let's go ahead and buy that. That leaves us with 600. Let me see. Not that. Wouldn't be science, right? No. Alright, mods. There we go. So 150. Let's buy yellow. And let's buy orange, because it doesn't matter what color we're going to buy. It's just that we have it. Shotgun. I don't have a shotgun yet. Maybe that's something I need to look into, is making another weapon. Alright, I do have some 9mm. Ooh, jar of honey. There's 3 of those. Might not be a bad idea. I can only get 1. I think I'll do that. Let's do that, and yeah, and let's go ahead and sell him that book. And didn't give us enough. I could always sell like this stuff if I have to, but it wouldn't give me enough either. Steel spear parts and use them. All right, let's check this boots out. Shut up, man! My God, you're an asstard. Wear them and scrap those. Don't need them. Okay, so I am on primitive on everything. Thought I found at least one thing other than boots. I have to double check back at the homestead. Scrap. That's it. Alright, and we're going to scrap these, because this is going to give us paint. And 15 paint, 30 paint all together, so that's nice. So, when we decide to start painting, which, like I said, it's going to be a while, because if you paint something and then upgrade it, it doesn't keep the shape of the paint, or the color of the paint, or whatever. It upgrades to the next thing. So it's better to wait until you've finished. Now, I'm going to at least get up to concrete before I paint anything. Oh, I didn't take a job. Dang it. Oh, well. Get this stuff back, and maybe we'll hit a POI before we finish off for today. Need to extend my driveway, make it circular. Alright. Let's get everything off of here. Put that on there. Alright, that's all we can fit right now. Completely over encumbered. You know what, I should have put a point into pack mule. Or whatever they're calling it now. Okay, come on, open up. There we go. And oh, I didn't have. Okay. Alright, only 109. Actually, I'm going to keep that out because I'm going to make more cobble. Nitrate powder can go in. Feathers. Thought I had feathers. Apparently not. Alright, feathers can go in there. Duct tape, that can go in. The paint can go in. Everything else can go over into the food. Let's open the map up. Let's see what we got around us. Not sure what that is. Straight across. Let's go find out. It's a house. Wilbur's place, huh? Fairly sure I haven't hit it, and the mailbox has not been looted. Find more ammunition and loot. Yes, please. ammo, some shotgun shells. That'll work. What we got in Shamway? Oh, that's not Shamway. What is that? Seed crafting and egg. It might be Sham. Yeah, it's a Shamway. Alright. Oh, yes. Miner outfit. Wear that. It's a modify. Oh, can't modify it in the box. Alright. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Modify. There we go. Complete. And scrap that. You modify. Put that on. Nice. Okay. Done and done. Take both of those. Go. Read both of those, which didn't give us anything. That's okay. And we're out of here. That was wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad of a little haul there. And we'll head right back over across the street. Go back home. Put this stuff away and call it a day. Woohoo! Nice little ramp. Wasn't awesome or nothing, but it was nice. Alright, nothing on the bike. Can I... Well, there is stuff on the bike. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's get on in here. Put some stuff away, and then we'll take a look at a few things. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Done. Alright. And done. This scrap. Okay. And get away. God. If it's not the flies, it's the frickin' gnats, man. Driving you crazy. Alright, let's put that in there. Good deal. Put the other stuff in the food. We're getting a collection of a little bit of food going on, which is good. This is... Did it fill me up? No, it did not. Let's go ahead. Good. What's that? That's 15 as well. And that has a recipe to it. So now is the time where I'm going to be kind of collecting some of the recipe ones. I'll eat that one. That'll fill that up. And then I'll drink 2 water. Actually, 1 water should do it. And then dump that off in there. Go ahead and put our little mushrooms on the wall. And let's see, that should be this. Let's see if we can put them on there. No, of course not. This is advanced armor fitting, stamina. Okay, this is stamina. Well, I mean, it should still work on everything, right? Alright, let's see. I don't have anything on here. There we go. Good deal. That'll give me a little bit more stamina. Oh, God. Yeah, you didn't see a thing. Not a thing. Alright, guys. So, yeah. Collect the last couple of things off of my bike. And, yeah, and then that'll be it. So, I appreciate everybody looking and watching and coming around and supporting me. Because, yeah, it means a lot to me. Yeah, so next time, what are we doing next time? Next time, I think we'll just keep going out and doing some jobs, making some money, collecting more stuff, and upgrading the base. 200, yes, please. Collect all of that. Let me go ahead and grab this stuff out of here. I'll put that in there. I don't need it just yet. But yeah, I'll continue upgrading the base because, oh yeah. Look at how much. Oh my goodness gracious. What have I gotten myself into? Oh my. Alright, so yeah, the whole thing needs to be upgraded. And I was thinking that it didn't, because it should be freaking concrete. This is concrete. Why is this concrete but this isn't? That don't make any sense. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we got to collect a lot more stuff and finish upgrading into that stuff, and we also need to make sure we're collecting any concrete. And we have cement here, but the concrete, we haven't found any of that yet, so definitely have to upgrade everything in the cobble, which I got to do a lot more mining. And let me pause time here. So I need a lot more clay, so I think what I'm going to do is go out and hit some of these hills that are around us and just tear it all up, get as much clay as I can. And I need a bunch of stone, and then we'll make cobblestone and upgrade this whole freaking place, and then we'll worry about the concrete. One other thing I need to look at, let me look at that real quick before I stop. So the forge. Oh, why am I screaming? Stop screaming, man. Forge is still locked, so I can't make that yet. And if I can't make that, then that means I can't make the workbench or the cement mixer or anything like that. So, yeah, we need a lot of stuff. Anyway, until next time, guys, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, there's no point in doing it. And I'll see you on the flip side.